I will start hitting my buttons. Usually we go over our little cheat sheet and say, okay, you do this story, I'll do that story. You do this story.
Yeah, but we're just going to flip-flop back and forth. About 10 stories each and on to the next person.
Rogery Dodgery. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Archived. Ah, there's the livid and expanded and muted. I just heard me telling us that we usually go over. Hey, Sean. Evening, brother. Bradley. Good evening, gentlemen.
Hello, whoever's there.
Hi, sweetheart.
Okay, what the hell? What happened?
No, that's Pollo, Sean. You're missing an L. Marco Pollo, Pollo. Yeah, you're close though. Just one L off.
Good evening, ass Linda. Backwards. I keep hitting the wrong links.
No, she's the peach. I'm the pit. So you got half a peach. Or the peach in the pit. Kind of like the pit and the pendulum. Except I'm less scary. Hello, Roomy. Hola, room. That's on the tubes of you. Muted. Back over to the books of face. Yes, share. We be livid. We be lived. No, we be live. And post and share with the public. You guys can share, feel free to hit like and share if you're on the books of face. Up is El Pollo Loco. Hey, dude, I love El Pollo Loco. Man, that is one of my favorite places to eat at home besides the Hat. It's the Hat and then El Pollo Loco.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's Saturday. What a weekend. Yay, Linda. Hey, you'll have to tell me the name of the restaurant you guys play in, and I'll shout you out next week if you happen to be yay, sharing Linda. And working. I think there were some good choices, and I hope everybody has their beverage for the evening. I made a Mary's Monthly.
I have some Betsy Ross.
Come in. Oh, yeah, El Pollo Loco, the crazy chicken. Yeah.
Come on, I hit Twitter. Twit.
I'm full of what? Yes, my eyes are browned.
Almost done.
Ooh, almost. Hey, we're at a record. We got a whole 5 listeners. Mary's Monthly.
Got to run down the chat.
Bloody Marys. I just kind of renamed it.
But it's lagging.
Some Pinnacle potato juice.
Okay.
V8,
why can't I get
Worcestershire.
Chat stuff.
Tabasco green. Lime. Good stuff.
Okay, I can't even get the stupid chat to open in the MeWe. My computer is being a dip do today.
I posted it all in the MeWe, honey. I hit who did I hit? I hit everybody but like Stucci's room, but
okay, well, I'm starting the live track.
Ooh, baby, ooh. All right, am I pretty? Did I put deodorant on? You guys ready?
And of course it's lagging too. I don't know what's going on, why I'm lagging so bad. Not normally.
Needs a shot of B12.
I don't know. I think it's going to be one of those days. Here it comes.
That's why it was breathing so hard.
episode 7 of Outlaw Laws.
Isn't that crazy? Outdated laws. And we've been on this for an entire month.
Over a month.
No, more than a month. More than a month and a half. I love it. I hope you guys are having fun. We got a bunch of them still go. Hey, Debbie, welcome.
I think it's fun.
We got Debbie and Linda and Sean and Brad. We got bodies logged in all over the country. Who's over in the tubes of you? Just me. Hi, YouTube. Feel free to hit share and like, you guys. We don't mind. It's quite all right with us.
Okay, for some stupid reason.
I slurp. I don't do it, honey.
Some stupid reason, I do not see my chat.
You on Facebook, click the expand button. Did you hit expand so it kicks over to the side? It was doing to me that the other day. While you're doing those, you want me to do my thingy on the side?
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
All right, I'll thingy my do. Good evening, my fellow Ain't You Features? Happy Saturday. It's the 107th day with 258 still to go in 2021. I hope that went off. I didn't hear it. I should have heard it. Today is good girl. Today is International Bat Appreciation Day. We can thank Wuhan for the bat roll-ups. No, I mean, not bat roll-ups. We don't make them bat wraps. Yeah, that was it. Bat Appreciation Day reminds us the roles bats play in our daily lives, since bats are considered insectivores. In other words, creatures, they rid the world of annoying insects. In 1 hour, a bat can eat up to 1,000 mosquitoes. Ooh, I think that's cool. North America's largest urban bat colony is found on the Congress Avenue Bridge in Austin, Texas. An estimated 1,500,000 Mexican free-tailed bats live there. This colony of bats eats approximately 10,000 to 30,000 pounds of insects every night. An estimated 100,000 tourists visit the bridge annually to watch the bats leave the roost at twilight. And here's the day that we know you're good at, because I'm not. It's a National Haiku Poetry Day that encourages all to try their hand in creativity. Haiku poetry is a form of Japanese poetry that is non-rhyming and usually consists of 3 lines with a syllable pattern of 5-7-5, kind of like the lawn fertilizer. Usually an element of nature, a season, a moment of beauty, or an individual experience inspires haiku poems. Sensory language is used to capture a feeling, image, or a moment. Richard Wright, who was on the planet from 1908 until 1960, wrote one that I have an example of. White caps on the bay, a broken signboard banging in the April wind. Okay. As one of the world's oldest and regularly used poetry, some recognizable poets wrote many haiku, while the most well-known is Matsuo Basho. Never heard of him. Others you may recognize are William Blake, T.S. Eliot, heard of that one, or Maya Angelou. And as small as the poem may be, they can be quite challenging to write. Try capturing an entire moment or emotion in 17 syllables and getting it right. There once was a man from Nantucket. Oh no, wait a minute, that one rhymes. All right, you're the expert.
I am. I have a bunch of mine in 3 different books. So
see, so you're an actual published haikuist.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, a long time ago. I forgot what website it was, but it was like it's kind of like a blogger website, but it wasn't. But we had a group in there that did, all that, and they actually published a couple of books.
How cool. So you are a published haikuist. You want to share one with the class?
No, my book's downstairs.
Okay. I was just offering.
Hey, I sent sent you one earlier.
Yeah, you showed me a couple of them. I thought they were really good. Do you think
Hang on, let me see.
Oh, you want me to go over and find the picture?
That's what I'm doing. I'm going over there to find it. Let's
Old
see.
Smoky Pecan whiskey, eating chips and ooh, I love me some guacamole. Oh, way to go, Sean. Yummy. Hey, Heather, hopefully you're listening. Here's your day. It's National Cheese Ball Day, and that recognizes a party food that can sometimes be the centerpiece of a spread. Pun intended. A cheese spread comes in the shape of a ball and served with lots of white boys standing around crackers. Most often around Christmas time in the U.S. is when you find these things, unless you happen to be at a MojoCon, and then they're all over the lawn. This cheese ball, not me particularly, but the one they're referring to here, is most commonly made with softened cream cheese and other ingredients. I do one. I use cream cheese, horseradish, and that armored dried beef that you get in the little glass jar, and you pop the lid off, you shred that up, mix it in with the cream cheese and horseradish. Ooh, it's really good. And then for an extra kick, I take diced pineapple, those little tidbit pieces that you get in the can, drain the juice off them.
Oh, yeah. Diced pineapple.
Much goodly. Oh, yeah, the little itty bitty pieces. Much good.
Oh, I love some pineapple.
Let's see, cheese puffs, like what we had scattered all over MojoCon, are puffed corn snack coated with a mixture of cheese or cheese-flavored powders. So that's what happens in Colombia. They're calling it cheese powder now. I thought it was nose powder. What do I know? Cheese puffs are manufactured by extruding out heated corn dough through a die that forms the particular shape, most likely a ball. There's one that everybody, mostly in the South, can get around or into or down with. It's a National Crawfish Day that celebrates one of the South's most iconic foods. Each year, the mug bug brings out not only a desire for newspaper-covered picnic tables and a language all of its own, a smaller freshwater cousin to the lobster, crawfish provide a unique flavor to many homegrown Southern dishes. Baked, boiled, or fried crawfish is usually seasoned with a distinctive brand of Southern heat. One particularly popular way to serve crawfish is a boil. You boil them up with all kinds of other goodies and corn and sausages, and paper towels are required. If you've ever been to a crawfish boil, you don't understand the meaning of digging into your food. An unbridled desire overcomes you as the aroma hits you to devour a massive pile of corn, taters, and sausage. And let's not forget the variety of shellfish that go into it. They have such common names as ditch bug, crayfish, crawdad, crawpeppy, among other amusing names.
Is a crayfish and a crawfish the same?
Same. Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure because down here we call them crawfish.
Right, crawfish, crawdads. Okay. I had never heard the term crawpappy before. That was a new one on me. But yeah, crawfish, crawdads, mud bugs, water bugs. Yep. And today is also a National Ellis Island Family History Day, and that's a mouthful in itself. It encourages families to explore their ancestry and discover family who immigrated through Ellis Island. From 1892 to 1924, Ellis Island served as the busiest inspection station for millions of immigrants to the United States. During its operation, approximately 12 million immigrants passed through the halls of Ellis Island. It operated from 1892 to 1954. And before there was Ellis Island, immigrants entered the United States in New York City. Yes, New York City. I guess they had to bring their own salsa at Castle Garden. It's also National Auctioneers Day. You've heard those guys going sold American style. It's $1, $2, and $3. I get $1. Do I get $1?
Hey, we used to go to the auction all the time when I was a kid.
Aren't those guys phenomenal? Today recognizes those who hold auctions and take our bids all year long. According to the National Auctioneers Association, it's estimated nearly $250 billion, that's T with a trillion with a T, dollars in goods and services are sold by professional auctioneers every year. A sales method for over 2,000 years. The rhythmic cadence used in the United States is uniquely ours. Although it's thought to have developed during the Civil War, the rapid pronunciation character of these auctioneers not only gets the job done, but makes it entertaining as well. Elsewhere in the world, auctioneers take a more sedate approach. You know, everything is edible. Some things are only edible once. Says Bill Gibbons.
Well, according to Linda, she ain't into eating bugs.
Yeah. Water bugs? Ooh, them things is good. Now, I've seen, they say you're truly not Southern if you don't suck the head.
I'm sorry. I'm with Linda. If it's a bug, it ain't. No. Maybe in my sleep.
Just call them water bugs.
No.
Ooh, whipped cream shots yesterday.
So I'll read you one of them, and y'all don't laugh too hard, okay? Deliriously, I write my haiku for you. Where did my mind go?
Okay, let us know when you're going to read it.
I just did.
You did who?
I just read it.
Oh, you read the haiku?
Yes.
I see, said the blind man. He fell off the ladder.
Well, I read one of them. The other one's stupid. Oh, we got Belinda and Mr. I can never say it. Dark Magneto.
Magneto?
Yeah. And they're over in the YouTube.
Oh, hi, Belinda.
And we got
Magneto.
Linda, Sean, Debbie, and Brad.
Yeah, no.
They're over on the Facebooks.
Linda says you can eat grubs are really good when they're fried. Yeah, no, I'm not.
If I know it's a bug, it ain't happening. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't do bait.
Yeah.
I don't do calamari. I don't do anchovies. I don't do bait.
I just don't do bug.
Yeah, and Linda's with you. Don't eat the bugs.
No.
Would you like to kick off, my dear? Or do you want to
let's see. Where do I start? Oh, okay. I'm going to continue our thing about weird things that are banned. I got so far down and stopped, and I just never made it back. So I'm not sure where I stopped, but I don't think I did this one, which was Connecticut, no kissing on Sundays. Do y'all know if I did that or not?
Did you kiss on a Sunday? I don't know. It's illegal. So you're here with
Well,
us.
no, it's only illegal in Connecticut, and that includes your spouse. So it's on Sunday.
So
you can kiss them any other day.
And kiss yourself, will they arrest you?
I don't know. I don't know why a person wouldn't be able to kiss their spouse on a Sunday. It sounds kind of stupid to me, but
as long as you're not kissing somebody else's spouse on a Sunday.
I guess so. Maybe.
that could get you shot.
Okay, in Delaware, you can't trick or treat on a Sunday.
What happens if it's Halloween?
I guess they have to schedule it before or after.
Or All Hallows Eve or Samhain?
Don't know.
The same holiday.
No internet cafes. Yeah, I remember that one.
Now that one I remember you doing.
And the sex toys, I remember that one. Did I do text and walk
you don't
in
have
Hawaii?
Any sex toys?
In Georgia.
I've been looking for one, about 5'2", 100 pounds or so. Oh.
Same house with someone smoking pot. I think I did that one too. Did I do saggy pants?
I don't remember saggy pants. I remember something about being in the same house.
You can't wear saggy pants in Illinois. Collinsville.
Oh, Collinsville. I was going to say, have you seen any of the
I know, right?
Chicago?
Apparently, they've been banned since 2011. They must be secured at the waist to prevent the pants from falling 3 inches below the hip It's $100 fine plus community service for first offense and $300 after.
Just think all the butt cracks that get shown to the world when they're bending over picking up the trash along the highway.
Oh God, no. You know, they've taken the refrigerator repairman to a totally different level. I mean, you understand the saying about refrigerator repairman, you know, because they bend over and they're messing with the refrigerator stuff and their cracks hanging out. Yeah, well, they take it a whole different level.
Yeah.
Okay, in Indiana, and this one totally loses me. You can't shoot fish in a barrel. Why would you shoot a fish in a barrel?
That's the old saying, you can't shoot fish in a barrel because how do you miss?
But why would you shoot a fish in a barrel? I mean, and also catching them with your bare hand is illegal.
Unless you have a license. Remember I did that
one where... Was that in Indiana?
I think that in Kansas, maybe?
Well, this is Indiana. Kansas. Okay, in Iowa, you can't flash or streak naked. Oh, I would have went to jail. We used to do that all the time when I was a teenager.
What, run around naked?
Streak around the neighborhood.
I don't believe you.
Oh, we did when I was probably about 14, 15 years old. Oh, yeah, we used to do it all the time.
Video or it didn't happen. I don't believe you.
Not allowed to expose your genitals or pubes to another. It's a serious misdemeanor.
So I guess you have to be clean shaven before you go out.
That might be good, yeah. No toy guns for minors in Kansas.
Oh, you have to give them the real thing?
If I was raising a kid now, they would probably have the real thing and we'd be doing target practicing a lot.
There you go. But don't put it, as long as you don't post it on socials, you'll be
exactly,
okay.
Because that's offensive.
Yeah, exactly.
No selling Easter bunnies in Kentucky.
No selling Easter bunnies?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, it says it's illegal to sell baby bunnies whose fur has been dyed also. Okay, wait, no. It's more or less meaning you can't, because some people are stupid. They like to dye, you know. So apparently if you dye them and try to sell them, like Easter bunnies, get it? Like you dye your eggs, you dye your bunnies.
Uh-huh.
Or your baby chicks or your ducklings or any other birds.
So you can't sell blue chicks.
Right.
But you can drive through the town of Blue Balls in Pennsylvania, but you can't
exactly.
sell blue chicks.
There you go.
Okay. All right.
Yep. That would be, yep. It's a $500 fine.
Yeah, that's more than I want to kick out for, pink bunnies.
Same here. Okay, now this one's a good one. In Louisiana, no vampires.
Well, I can
now,
understand
that
if you said Gilroy, they're the garlic capital of the world, but...
Okay, so Dark Magneto, you live in Louisiana. Have you seen any vampires?
There we go.
And you know what's really funny is, did you ever see the show The Originals? The Originals.
It's all. I haven't seen it.
It's based in Louisiana. It's like a whole. They got the werewolves and they got the vampires and they got the witches and they all are fighting over their territory. Only my blood-sucking ex-wife. Oh, I live in Virginia now. Let's see. So you
have a blood-sucking ex-wife in Virginia, you do. Okay.
So it says if you took True Blood or Interview with a Vampire a little too literally and have a taste for human blood, or for that matter, animal blood or animal waste, then you'd be satisfying your craving in a state that's not Louisiana. Their legislature finds it necessary for the immediate preservation of the public peace, health, morals, safety, and welfare, and for the support of the state government and its existing public institution. It has banned the ingestion of human or animal blood or human or animal waste. Breaking this law, you are looking at 5 years in prison and or up to $5,000 fine. Yeah.
Okay, you said or waste. Who in the Samuel?
Believe it or not, there are weirdos out there that like to be like they like to eat people's and
no.
It's like a fetish.
No. I would call it more of a mental disorder.
Oh yeah, I agree with you there. Okay, in Maine, no roller skating on the sidewalk.
Oh, okay.
Bedford, Maine, it's illegal to roller skate or ride your bike on the sidewalk. And in Augusta, Maine, don't even think about letting your children set up a lemonade stand without clearing it first with the chief of police.
Uh-oh. Hey, as long as you pay the cops off, you can sell your juice on the streets. Okay.
I guess so. Sorry, bum. Okay, in Maryland, no potty mouse at the playground. Darn it, I can't go to the playground now. Doesn't matter how frustrated you get when you can't get your 6-year-old son to share his sandbox toys with his 4-year-old brother. Doesn't matter if you stub your toe, whatever you do, just don't use profanity at the playground in Cumberland because that stuff is banned. So remember, if you're in Cumberland, Maryland, you have to zip it.
Okay.
No cussing. You can't buy a Christmas tree that's too big for your car in Massachusetts. That's what I call it, Massachusetts.
You can't buy one that's too big for your car?
Sudbury, Massachusetts. A town police officer pulled a car over for having a tree that was too big for it. Sudbury PD would like to remind you to transport your holiday trees responsibly. The police posted in Facebook in regards to the incident. That's interesting. Okay, here's one now. Lap, I want you to pay close attention.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
In Michigan, no peeing in public.
I got to stay out of Michigan. Sorry. When it's that time, it's that time. Trees, bushes, it don't matter.
Right.
Skyway going. Going across the theme park. Hey, anything's.
Well, it'll cost you $500 and 90 days in jail if you do that. And you may have to be registered as a sex offender at that point.
Oh, no, see, that was the same case in California out in the desert where they run the dune buggies. You have to be careful where you tap a kidney because people will turn you in for exposing yourself, and all you're doing is tapping a kidney. And yes, you end up on the sex offenders registry. At least that's what I was told.
Oh my gosh. This will be the last one, and then we're going to go to you. Minnesota. Okay. In Minnesota, you can't wear your hat in the theater. If you go to a theater in Minneapolis, it doesn't matter how cold you are, it's still illegal to wear a hat inside. Specifically, the law provides that no person during the performance of the program in a theater, auditorium, or place of amusement shall wear any headgear or otherwise conduct himself in a manner which interferes unreasonably with the view and enjoyment of another person of the stage or screen or place of activity.
Okay.
Interesting.
They got some good ones.
Well, it's over to you now.
My turn, Mommy? Okay.
Your turn!
I only have 9 of them. I only have 9 of them on this page. I've got 9 outrageous liquor laws. Not hold her by the ears, but booze. Let's see. No horsing around in Colorado. Since a horse is technically considered a vehicle at a mile high, drinking while horseback riding is illegal. Sorry to tell you cowboys out there. Sober fish in Ohio. Protecting the sobriety of their fish is very important to Ohioans. So there's a law stating that it's illegal to give alcohol to fish. Okay. What makes about as much sense as trying to put out a forest fire with your kidneys. In Iowa, Iowans will never know the joy of declaring, put it on my tab, since tabs are illegal in bars. Pay as you go. Chugging is outlawed in Texas. According to Texas state law, you're only allowed to take 3 sips of a beer while standing. Inconvenient.
What about standing on your head?
Flip cup, absolutely.
Can you stand on your head?
Yeah, it doesn't indicate vertical or not. Now, could you be not standing on your back if you were lying down?
That's true.
So that doesn't make sense. Warm beer in Oklahoma. The citizens of Oklahoma will never know the joy of a perfectly chilled beer, since any beer that's over 4% must be sold at room temperature. Like this, the next line, might as well just switch to whiskey. So all the beer you buy in Oklahoma, if it's more than 4%, so anything over 3.2, because that's what we used to get in Kansas, was the cheap beer. All that does is make your kidneys work, and you never get a buzz. Let's see. Only full-priced alcohol in North Dakota. Extreme couponers do not belong in this state, since absolutely no coupons are allowed to purchase alcoholic beverages. I think I've seen coupons in California where you could use when you were buying your booze, I think. Let's see. You need faith in your bartender in Utah. At all the bars in Utah, you'll find a Zion curtain circling part of the bar. This curtain is required so that impressionable youth don't see bartenders pouring beer or mixing drinks. Hopefully the bartender is as trustworthy as they seem. Yeah, I don't think so. Number 8, kids can drink in Alaska. Although the drinking age is still 21 in restaurants and bars, minors in Alaska are allowed to drink as long as a parent or legal guardian gives them the alcohol. So it's technically legal to raid your parents' liquor cabinet in Alaska.
Well, that was how I grew up. I mean, my dad used to split beers with me and my brother, and
right. Well, my dad used to buy them for us.
But you know what was good about it? All honesty here, I never have had the craving. You know, it's like when time came for all of, when we were teens and everybody was like, oh, let's go get drunk, go over to somebody's house, have a party. It didn't faze me. It's like I can sit at home and do that. I mean, all my friends would be puking their guts out, and I'm just like, y'all are sick. I mean, seriously, I just never, I don't know. To me, it kind of took the fun out of it.
Right.
So,
well, I was in drama when I was in high school. So after every play run, after we got done, we'd always have a cast party, and my dad would get me our Boone's Farm, and I'd take a couple, 2 or 3 bottles of Boone's Farm to the cast parties, and us high school kids would suck it up and love it. Think about it. Boone's Farm's like drinking a beer nowadays.
I remember the Boone's Farm days.
Strawberry.
It was either Boone's Farm or MD 2020. That was the going thing around here.
MD 2020 will definitely toast your cookies. I don't think I know anybody that drank MD 2020.
Well, we did when we were kids. I mean, like teens.
That'll definitely make you hurl your cookies.
But when I was 18, it was legal to drink. I luckily was right at that point of when I turned 19, it went up to 19. And by the time I hit 21, that was when nationally they raised it up to 21.
So you've been a lush since you were a wee little kid.
Sure.
That's funny. Well, happiness is dead in Massachusetts. This is my last one on the laws. Massachusetts, the state where happy hour went to die. Can you imagine a life of full price drinks from 5 until 7 p.m.? Can't say we didn't warn you. Make sure you get acquainted with your state's liquor law before you accidentally break them. That's pretty bad. That is terrible, terrible, terrible. No happy hour in Massachusetts. That's really not nice. Let's see. Do I have any others on here? These animal cookies like nope. Ice cream sandwiches, the Blue Bunny. Nope. That's all my laws on that one. You want me to go over to international, or did you want to?
I'll do a few more, and then you can go that one. How about that?
Okay.
Sure. So in Mississippi, no teaching about polygamy. So it bans the teaching in Mississippi, teaching the doctrines, principles, or tenets of any of them of polygamy. I jumped. You're convicted of this, or if you're caught trying to do this, you could face imprisonment up to 6 months. So Mississippi, don't be teaching your little boy any of that stuff. Missouri, no hitching a ride on a moving vehicle. In Columbia, Missouri, it's illegal for anyone who is riding a bicycle or roller skating to attach. You know how people used to grab the backs? It's illegal to do that.
Oh.
In Montana, no giving away rats as gifts.
No.
Yeah. In Billings, Montana, you can buy, sell, and give away rats as long as they're to be used as food for snakes or bird of prey, or both.
Oh, so you can't sell them to the Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, for any other purpose, it's illegal. So if you're not sure whether your pet bird is a bird of prey, you might want to pay to visit Idaho's Bird of Prey Conservative Area in Snake River, Idaho. In Nebraska, you can't get married if you have an STD. So y'all make sure that you've had your STD test beforehand.
Okay.
Nevada, you can't lie down on the sidewalk in Nevada. Well, Whiskey would have got away with that because he laid down in the middle of the road.
But that was in Texas.
Yeah, but it's close. They're close. Close enough. Yeah. So you'll get, in Reno, unless it's an actual emergency, you will be 100% banned from Reno. You will never be able to go back.
If you're caught sleeping on the sidewalk.
So, Whiskey, take this to heart. Do not lay down on the sidewalk if you go to Nevada. Okay, in New Hampshire, no making off with seaweed. New Hampshire. No making off with seaweed. When in New Hampshire, be sure to leave the seaweed where you find it. Did you know that?
You can't get any sushi in New Hampshire.
I guess not. It's illegal. New Jersey, you can't text and walk.
I don't know if that's... walk and chew bubble gum, so okay, that makes sense.
And it's apparently the same in Hawaii. So it says, I guess this is Fort Lee.
In Virginia?
New Jersey. A municipality in New Jersey banned texting while walking. Violations come with an $85 ticket.
Wow.
Oh, I just found some more good stuff. I'm just finding stuff left and right for us. Okay, New Mexico, no voting for idiots. Oh, we need to pass that all over this country. In the state of New Mexico, I'm going to move to New Mexico. You can vote. You cannot vote if you're an idiot. Specifically, the New Mexico.
So there's no Democratic Party, and what country was that?
The New Mexico state constitution provides every citizen who has resided in New Mexico for 12 months in the country 90 days shall be qualified to vote on all elections for public offices, with the exception of idiots, as well as insane persons and persons convicted of a felony or infamous crime. We need to pass that. I mean, as far as felons, I kind of go with the thing depending on what the crime was and if they served their time and good behavior and all that kind of stuff. Give them their rights back. But we got too many idiots out there right now. So, yeah, I think I'm going to move to New Mexico. Okay, how about New York? No drinking
New York.
No drinking before the brunch hour. Have they looked around lately? Because doesn't everybody there drink before brunch?
I thought so.
Well, apparently you can't. How about North Carolina? No crimes against nature. North Carolina prohibits all crimes against nature.
Well, that would be, if you think about it, that would mean everything is illegal. Because everything one does is a crime
that's the thing
nature.
Is it says it includes like consensual sex between two people. In other words, if you're out in the field somewhere and you're having sex, you're offending or you're doing a crime against nature. Or sex outside of marriage, which is apparently illegal altogether in North Carolina. It's fluid and I can't even say the word now. I ain't even going to try because that'll be something else that Mike can give me crap about.
Galapagos. It's an island.
Shush! Okay, here's a really good one because I'm really kind of curious as to how exactly this can happen. But in North Dakota, it's illegal to have sex with birds.
Yeah. Well, according to One Each lug nuts, they seem to die after sex anyway. So I guess
I would think so. It says it is, and this is in North Dakota, to perform a deviant sexual act with intent to be gratified. Violating this law comes with a hefty penalty, up to 1 year in prison, a fine of $2,000, or both. I mean. And it also includes animal, bird, or dead person, which I thought sex with a dead person was illegal anyway.
Yeah. You can't crack a cold one open.
Yeah. Okay, how about, here's another good state to move to, Ohio. You can go to Ohio and you can break the law if you want to on Sunday because there is no arrest on Sunday.
Ooh. Unless you're naked, right?
And you also can't be, and this one's really good too, also can't be arrested on 4th of July or during a session of state Congress. So during those, on Sunday and those periods of time, you can just break the law all you want to because you're not going to be arrested.
So rob a bank on Sunday and you'll be fine.
Exactly. Oklahoma, no horse tipping. Is that kind of like cow tipping?
I thought that's where you went up and gave him a cube of sugar.
Is it? Is it? No, it's horse tripping. I'm sorry. I read it wrong. Horse tripping.
You give them acid. So you give the horses LSD.
No, it says it's an incredibly cruel event which involves the roping of a horse's feet, forcing them to trip and fall. Okay, I understand that. Never mind. I thought it said tipping at first, and cow tipping, isn't that where you go tip them and look for mushrooms? That's where you
find them where they're sleeping, standing up, and you push them over. And who in the hell?
I know, but you're out there looking for mushrooms usually.
Cow?
At least we were always looking for mushrooms. And I think you did this one, Oregon, about peeing in a bottle.
Well, you can't leave it on the side of the road. You can't throw it on the side.
Was it in Oregon?
I don't know. I guess it depends on what organ you're peeing into.
Okay, Pennsylvania, no cell phones in the courtroom, which that should be true anyway. Here's a good one. In Rhode Island, don't bite off someone's finger.
Okay.
You might get 20 years in prison for it.
Or a hangnail.
That's right.
Choke to death, get a nail hung.
Okay, South Carolina, no working on Sunday. Did they not have anything opened, like gas stations and?
No, the brothels are closed evidently because it's against the law on Sunday.
Yeah, I was going to say, how do people? What about the police? Aren't they working?
I don't know. Is the donut shop open?
And this is in Charleston County, by the way, if anybody wants to check it out. South Dakota, no causing static.
So you don't give anybody a hassle, or you can't rub up against people? What do they mean?
Okay, it's referring to the kind that makes your hair stand on end. Like if you take a balloon.
Electricity. So you can't just go up and rub on somebody's sweater-covered boobs.
I'm okay. I don't even have words. I don't even have words for that. In Tennessee, for all you people in Tennessee, make sure you do not share your Netflix password. It's illegal in Tennessee.
Well, they've been saying that a couple of places. Somebody else that was sharing, it was either Netflix or HBO. They were bitching a little while ago on the news about that.
I figure if it's yours, Netflix says you can share it with people. So,
We'll see why not.
Yeah, exactly. You own it. How about in Texas? All you Texas people down there, Mr. Mojos. No sex between people of the same gender. Whoa! Did y'all know that? We'll have to share this one with Mr. Brad and Ron.
Stags, Brad and Ron?
Yeah, the Texas Penal Code specifically prohibits.
Oh, and it's a penal code, is it?
Deviated sexual intercourse between people of the same gender. But while the law is still on the books, it's unenforceable thanks to 2003 Supreme Court decision. So the Supreme Court made it unconstitutional, even though it is still on the books. That is crazy. Wow. No booze for immigrants in Utah.
No boots? You gotta give them sandals?
No. Chug-a-lug-a-lug.
Chug-a-lug. Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug.
If you've been here less than 2 years, no booze for you. How about in Vermont? You can't have apple pie without ice cream. Seriously?
Moonshine apple pie, or?
It says 1999 in Vermont, they made it where when serving apple pie, the official state of pie, a good faith effort is required to be made to also serve a glass of cold milk, sliced cheddar cheese weighing a minimum of ½ ounce, or a large scoop of vanilla ice cream.
With a slice of cheese or without?
One or the other.
Oh. Ice cream or cheese?
In Virginia, if you're over 12, you can't go trick-or-treating. Your days are over. You just have to sit back and hand the candy out.
You can't what?
Trick-or-treat.
Oh.
You have to hand it out.
Some pretty much grown-up youngins run them through here on Halloween.
But get this. Okay, this is what makes it really crazy is, and this is in Chesapeake, Virginia.
Okay.
The fine is $100,000. A jail stay up to 6 months or both. Are they talking about the kid or the parents?
For trick-or-treating?
Yes!
Oh my gosh.
That's a mighty big... Oh, wait, it's $100 fine, not $10,000. I can't see tonight. But it is jail up to 6 months or both. But they're going to put a kid in jail? Or that's what I'm saying. Is it the parents or the... That's crazy. Hey, we trick-or-treated even when we were older. In Washington.
Man, give me a shot, will you?
In Washington, if you've had a cold or another contagious disease, don't walk around in public in the state of Washington. Oh, they should be having a good time right now. Every person who shall willfully expose himself or herself to another in any public place or thoroughfare, except upon his or her that makes no sense, or necessary removal in manner not dangerous to the public health, shall be guilty of a misdemeanor.
Okay, so if you flash your pee-pee, it's only a misdemeanor.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, that's if you're sick and you're walking around outside, like COVID.
So Virginia Beach isn't really far from Chesapeake, according to Magneto. Cool.
Well, this is in Washington. It just says
So that's on the other side
I'm
of the
assuming the whole
country.
state.
Right.
West Virginia, no dueling if you're planning on running for office.
Yeah, that was the same. They had one like that here in Kentucky. Remember, you couldn't duel before you got elected. I guess you had to kill the guy after the election.
Yeah, you have to wait and kill him once he gets in office. Wisconsin, no spitting on the sidewalks.
Well,
Wyoming,
only,
no entering a mine when you're drunk. I don't think I want to go enter a mine, period. And that is it for that one.
Oh my gosh, you actually got a whole page done.
I actually got a whole page done. Shock.
Wowzer. I've got one here. It's outdated laws from around the world. Let's see, what do we got? Dubai, no eating during Ramadan. Yeah, that's commonplace. How about Canada? In Canada, yeah, margarine producers can't make their margarine yellow. Quebec was the last jurisdiction in North America to force margarine producers to ensure that their product could not be confused with real butter. Also in Canada, you are not allowed to drag a dead horse down Toronto's Yonge Street on a Sunday.
Only on Sunday, right? The rest of the week you can.
In Belgium, only electricians can change a light bulb. Only licensed electricians may change a light bulb. Yeah, right. $20 an hour. The lights out. Yeah, no. Let's see. In Italia, striking someone with a fist is considered a felony. A felony generally refers to a serious crime such as attacking someone with a weapon. So if you punch them in Italy, you're gone. Let's see. In Milan, there's an old law that requires people to constantly smile when in public. Those exempt from being fined are hospital workers and those attending funerals. Okay. How about Great Britain? You are not allowed to handle a salmon in a suspicious manner.
What's a suspicious manner?
That was my question. How do you handle a fish suspiciously?
Would that be like sticking your finger or something up and holding?
Wouldn't that be a fish stickle? Is that a fish pop or a fish stickle?
Spearing it with your finger.
Yeah, it makes it a fish stickle, right? In Great Britain, you cannot import potatoes into England or Wales if you have a reasonable cause to suspect that they are Polish. So no Polish taters.
That's racist.
Oh, let's see. Here's one in Ireland. Any person who practices witchcraft or knowledge in any occult or science, well, shall for any such offense suffer imprisonment at the time of 1 whole year. Yeah, no. Thailand. No one may step on the nation's currency due to the picture of the king printed on it. The king is highly revered, so you're likely to land in jail. Wow. South Korea, traffic police are required to report all bribes that they receive from motorists.
Oh my gosh. It's a bribe.
Yeah. Here's some from the U.S. Since 1986, U.S. authorities have had the legal right to access any 180-day-old email without a warrant.
Wait a minute. 180-year-old female?
Day.
Oh.
Days.
Oh.
After you've had it, 6 months, they can look at it. Ooh.
Oh. Got it.
That's bad. In Massachusetts, it's deemed illegal for a woman to be on top during sex. But if it's another woman, doesn't that automatically make her on top?
Okay. No pony riding, huh?
I just read them. In Chico, and as far as I know, Chico is in California, people are forbidden to protest. People are forbidden to produce, test, maintain, or store a nuclear weapon, or risk the penalty of a $500 fine.
Linda said, who's going to know if she's on top? I mean, I've always said that. I know in Georgia they have a law that you're only supposed to do missionary style, supposedly. And I'm thinking, how the hell, if they're peeking through my windows or something watching, then isn't that peeping Tom? So did they go to jail too?
One would think, but they're probably got a clipboard, so they're taking notes or grading you.
Yeah.
If 6 of them are outside your window and they start flipping cards up, you want a good score.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Linda says, can't ride the cowboy then.
Yeah. In the Philippines, cars with license plates ending with a 1 or a 2 are not allowed on roads on Mondays. Each set of numbers represents a different day. Oh my gosh. So 1 or 2, on a Monday, 2 or 3. Jeez.
How do these people get to work? Like, if their car's not on Monday and they got to work on Monday?
Oh my God. Switzerland, a man may not relieve himself while standing up after 10 p.m. You're also not supposed to flush the toilet after 10 p.m.
Okay, so how is he going to relieve himself without standing up or touching the toilet?
Oh, I didn't say touching it, just flushing it.
Oh, flushing. I thought you said touching it.
No, flushing. Sorry. Bad enunciation. Let's see. In Norway, by law, males must go off on an expedition of pillage and plunder to nearby counties at least every 5 years.
Okay. You must go out of town this year. You haven't been in 5 years. Go to the next
pillage
county.
And plunder.
Go.
Pillage and plunder. Isn't pillaging and plundering the same thing? You're stealing?
That's what I always thought. I thought it wasn't good behavior.
I always thought it was rape and pillage, but pillage and plunder, well, if you're pillaging it, you're stealing it. And
you're kind of like
stealing it.
Going wild, Huh. Interesting.
Let's see. In Sweden, during the long hours of winter darkness, it's illegal to complain that you wish it was sunny. God, I wish the sun had come out. Yeah, another 6 months there, Floyd.
So don't even think about it. Just
exactly.
Just get that thought out of your head because it might slip out of your mouth.
That's it. In Finland, the government of Finland collects a candy tax for goods containing sugar. Bottled water gets taxed, but cookies do not. What? Bottled water gets taxed, but cookies don't? That's a contradiction.
That's kind of opposite, isn't it?
I would think so.
Interesting.
Guess
I'll get the cookies then.
I'm okay in the Netherlands. In the Netherlands, it's illegal. Oh, impersonating. Sorry, I thought it said imprisoning. I misread it. In the Netherlands, it's illegal to impersonate a blind person after dark.
I might have to ask my friend about that.
Wait a minute. It's illegal to impersonate a blind person. In the Netherlands, it is illegal to impersonate, but not in the daytime. So during the day,
you can act blind to walk around with a cane all day long.
But as soon as they turn the lights off, you got to put your cane away and go home.
Interesting.
Isn't that crazy? How are we doing on time?
How many more have you got?
Yeah, on this one, just a couple.
Okay, go on and finish them out, and then we'll jump on the meteorite.
Oh, okay. Denmark one may not chain. Oh, one may not. What? One may not be charged for food at an inn unless the person, by his or own opinion, is full. What? I'm not full yet. One may not be charged for food at an inn unless the person, by his or her own opinion, is full. So the Louis Anderson thing where they kept saying, you go home now, you go home now, you eat too much. I guess at an inn in Denmark, you're covered. In Mexico, bicycle riders may not lift either foot from the pedals as it might result in a loss of control.
So, like these idiots that you see riding their bicycle and throwing their feet out, that's illegal.
I guess so. In Swaziland, any woman who wears pants faces a possible punishment for having the pants ripped off her and torn to pieces by soldiers. Wow. And my last one is Zimbabwe. Citizens may not make offensive gestures at the passing state motorcade. So, in other words, can't flip off the ruling class.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm still trying to figure out how they come up with all these, but you know how it is.
Jeez.
Okay, Lordy, so you want to talk about is it a meteorite or a meteor?
Well, we have meteor showers coming up this week. Okay. They should peak in the pre-dawn hours of April 22nd. It's the Lyrids. They're the very first meteor shower we get of the year. And they generally run from the 16th through the 25th. And like I say, they're expecting the 19th, between 19th and the 22nd to be the peaks. There's not a whole lot of them. There's only 10 to 15 an hour.
So we're looking at like Monday or Tuesday?
Yeah, because we're the 17th, so 18th, 19th through the 22nd. So we expect the shower to pick up stream beginning late Monday, the 19th, and probably peaking in the pure pre-dawn hours on Thursday, the 22nd. Even the 23rd might be, possible if you don't have cloud cover. And they're real easy to see. They're slow movers. You're only going to see, 10 to 15 an hour on a good Lyrid, but they are the first of the year. And all you have to do is look to the northeast. Look to the northeast. And the evening, I think we have a image of it, don't we?
Well, that's what I was trying to figure out is that one says south to west. That one says
that's
northeast.
For where the moon is. What you want is Virga and Lyra, the next one down. Northeast in late evening in April.
Yeah, that's the one I was showing first.
Okay, that's the one. Yeah, that's the good one. And it just runs through the dust. They're kind of slow. They're kind of neat. Hopefully everybody will have clear skies.
I never do. I'm serious.
4:59. I just wanted to thank Ashley for swapping me the aquarium takeout. She's so sweet. And I will be there in a half hour.
Every time that we have a meteor shower or eclipse or something that we can see in the sky at night, it rains on us.
Here too. Anytime I have a good night, that's the new one. Any cool looking? That's why I got to go see Ashley and get the terrarium.
Did y'all see his snake? His new snake? He's got another one, but this one he got today.
Is he showing up?
More over. There it is.
I'm trying to get him.
What are you gonna name this one?
I don't know.
What's something that would go with Herbert?
He's just a little old thing though. He's teeny tiny, itty bitty. You can see how big my finger's bigger than he is sitting in the in the tank.
He's tiny. He is.
I've seen worms bigger than him. But yeah, Ashley is hooking me up with a new tank.
Yay!
And cool.
That should be fun. You got all the stuff.
Boy, we've had a whole room full of bodies. Thank you guys, everybody, for tuning in tonight. We really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, next week will be episode 8.
8? Yeah, I've got one more page. I have, Texas is the only ones I have left for Texas, and then some more from
Watson. Watson said wormwood. And Linda said yuck.
Yuck. Yeah. That's great. You guys are fantastic. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be sitting here. I love it.
Yeah, I'm having fun with this, though. I mean, it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, the stupid laws and stuff. I have probably about 20 bookmarks, literally, that we haven't even touched on. It's crazy. Lep, keep that snake with your spam, she said. Hey, I love spam. Spam, 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 spam.
Spam, 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 spam.
Spam's awesome.
Good stuff, fried.
Y'all share and all that other kind of stuff, and all this up above us is where you can listen to all of our shows and all that kind of stuff. You can't see them, but you can listen to them and all that good stuff. And you can find us over on Twitter and MeWe and Facebook and pretty much everywhere. Y'all, thanks for watching. We'll see you next Saturday at 5 o'clock.